8 de la mañana con 31. Buenos días.
Hello, Rick.
Con su compa el Bronco. Mucho cuidadito al manejar, mi gente. Váyanse reportando a través del WhatsApp.
Hey.
971-329.
Hey, how's it going?
Is this thing working?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hold on. Jorge! Jorge, turn that shit off! Yep. Hey,
This is going to be interesting.
hey, Steve.
It's Scott. How's it going, Ricky? How you doing today?
Scott. Good. Good. Great as always.
Awesome. So,
I'm not getting this freaking phone thingamajigger. I had to borrow this device from Jorge. Reception's not too good down here in Tijuana, but you know, we're making it happen.
okay. Well, yeah, your guy called me and said that you wanted to be on the show today, and we're excited to have you here. But so I guess you're going to need to explain a little bit about what's going on. Who's Ricky Rogue?
Who's Ricky Rogue? Is that a serious question? Are you really asking? Hold tight. I gotta get this thing off. All right, there we go. Gotta take care of your sponsors, right?
Take care of your sponsors.
Who's Ricky Rogue? Well, let's see. I'd just hop on that interweb thing. I'm sure you could probably find all about Ricky Rogue. But Ricky Rogue is probably one of the most dominant dirt bike racers of all time. I mean, never really had a chance to prove that. I mean, except that one time at Sugarbush, another time at Glen. What was that place called? I always get that. Greg Helen.
You mean Glen Helen? You mean Glen Helen, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe that was what it was.
Okay, yeah.
There, I also had a pretty good run at Armadillo one year. Yeah. So if you want to know more about the Roadster, call up that little twerp Scott Burnsworth down in SoCal.
Oh yeah.
He'll tell you about the Roadster.
Well, I was gonna say, because I did a little research. You know, I tried to look you up, and I didn't find a whole heck of a lot. Last time there was anything about a Ricky Rogue was like 1980 something.
Well, yeah, that was when the Roadster took a little bad spill. Yeah, this is a rough one for Ricky to talk about. See, Ricky had a good buddy named Antoine James. And Antoine, naturally, he's black. I mean, Antoine, right? What white guy's name Antoine? So Antoine shows up to the track with his 6 freaking kids. You know, he's only 16, but already has 6 kids. Anyways, this cute little, I don't know, nappy head kid comes up to me. His name was James too, I think. Always chewing bubble gum, so I called him Bubba. So
Okay.
anyways, Antoine could race. The dude could flat out haul balls, but couldn't jump. So Ricky, being the humble guy that Ricky is, decided to teach James, or he always wanted to be called James. Antoine James, AJ. I taught him a new jump. Stay low to the ground, because we know black guys can't jump on dirt bikes. I mean, they can do hoops and all that, but they can't jump on dirt bikes. So the Roadster teaches Antoine this new.
Yeah. Hey, Ricky. I'm gonna stop you here for a second. I don't think you can say black guy anymore. I think it's African Americans.
How about Negro?
No, I don't think we should. I really don't think we want to. This is a family show, right? So we want to keep it kind of PC a little bit. So
PC. Okay, PC.
Yeah. So
all right.
So tell me a little bit about you were teaching him how to jump, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. So Ricky's colored friend he couldn't jump on this dirt bike. So like teaching this low state, and you gotta get sideways kind of thing. Anyways, he was getting this thing down, and Bubba, this cute little nappy haired kid. Dude, this kid was 1.5, maybe 2 years old. The kid could huck a P-dub. I mean, at 1, can you believe that? Totally advanced. So Ricky's getting his dirt bike washed by some hot blonde, and Antoine and Rogue we're trying to figure out what to call this sweet jump. It's actually not even a jump. But anyways, And my gal is washing the bike, and little Bubba just keeps saying, scrubbing, rubbing. It
Okay.
was a little awkward for a 1-2-year-old to be looking at a blonde in a bikini washing a dirt bike saying scrubbing. But then me and Antoine just go, scrub. So we called the bike the scrub.
So
Long
so
story.
so
What?
you're
Huh?
you're so you're telling me that you come up with the term scrubbing for a African American who raced motocross, who went on to be the greatest motocross racer of all time?
Well, correction. Huh? Well, anyways, yes, technically, yes. We called it the scrub. I guess little
Oh,
Bubba, little Bubba Gum James, I guess he's the one that brought the name up first. But we rolled with it. And
okay.
anyways, while I was perfecting it, this some bitch named Stefan Stefan, son of a bitch guy, freaking had the nicest everything. Rode a YZ, pimp ass van, little truck. Steven, Miles, I don't know, something like that. That son of a bitch. Oh, pardon me. That some bitch. I guarantee you, he put a rock in the rut where Ricky was perfecting the scrub.
Yeah.
That sent me over the bars. Next thing I know, 30 years later, I woke up to this hellhole.
So
That's
you
why
so
I'm in.
you've
That's
been in a
why I'm in.
coma.
That's why Ricky's in Tijuana.
So you've been in a coma for 30 years.
Something like that. Something like that.
Wow. Well, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to hear about that. So
Well, the good news about it is my hair grew to proper length. Okay.
okay.
I don't know if you noticed this, but look at that. Can you see that chest hair?
That is amazing. Okay.
Badass. It's
All
badass.
right.
That
So-
was not there back in the day. Now it's there. So my manhood is beyond anything that you could imagine. You should see me race the CR 500. Speaking of CR 500, there's going to be a 500 race I hear up in your neck of the woods.
Oh yeah. What race is that?
I got a letter the other day and opened it up, and there's this big little flyer thing in it. And it's called the 500 Nightmare Race
Oh,
at the Fossil Bowl in Clarkia, Idaho.
wow. So
500
now,
Nightmare Race.
I will say. So what I did find a little bit about. I don't. Does the name April Zastro mean anything to you?
Excuse me.
April Zastro. I had done a little research, and she's out of Boise, I believe. And I know you're talking about the 500s, but just tell me a little more about your experience with April.
Okay, I don't know why you went there, but since you did, I thought we had a mutual friendship, respect going on here. But okay, yeah, since you want to talk about April Zastro, yeah, Ricky had a little bad experience down in Boise at the Racer X Vintage Interam thingamajigger. Okay, look, yeah. So a chick got on the freaking track with the Roadster. Like, I was going to take it easy on her, right? Right? It's a babe. I mean, she's got a waist like this big. I mean, she's like. Long story short, there was a lot of ground squirrels out that day, and it distracted the Roadster big time. I think there was even a flying squirrel. Ricky could not keep his attention span. Yeah, the chick ended up taking the race. Not really happy about that, and it's not going to happen again.
So you're telling me that Ricky Rogue got beat by a girl?
Listen, Steve.
Scott, but thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I guess you could say yes. Okay. On paper.
On paper.
Okay. There's a lot of.
I get that.
Ricky had the lead. at some point. So, okay, I'll tell you this right now. All right, I'm sick of this. We're not going to talk about the past. We're going to talk about the future.
Okay. All right.
Listen, there's a race coming up in some town called Kuna, Idaho,
Okay.
on May 15th, 16th, right down the road from Little Boise and Little April's Astro. In fact, it's a rematch. I challenge that Zastra. Ricky challenges any chick. Ricky's going to up the ante. Any chick or any tranny
Oh,
to a dirt bike race Saturday, Kuna, May 15th. And
that
if
is the
any
class.
chick, any tranny could beat the Roadster on Saturday, Sunday, your moto's paid for,
Really?
and a foot massage.
And a foot massage. Okay. All right. We're getting deep today.
When the Roadster takes down all these chicks and trannies on Saturday, every one of them better line up, get the oil out, and start massaging the Roadster's feet. Skyline MX, Kuna. Jorge! He's gone. Kuna, Idaho, May 15th, 16th.
All right. Is that part of that Classic X series? Is that what that is, or?
Classic, Class X. Yeah,
Class
I think
X?
it's something like that. That rings a bell.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? My uncle Andy, back in the 70s, he was a big time wrestler.
Oh, okay.
And this actually reminds me of something. Not only, I mean, Roadster doesn't do anything mediocre. Well, I'm going all out on this. Not only will I hate it when I say that, when Ricky decides to do something, he does it the best and better than anyone. Saturday night, not only will, after all the chicks get whooped and trannies, the Roadster will challenge any chick or tranny to a mud wrestling match.
Man, you're kind of throwing down the gauntlet, don't you think?
Hey, you know what? You know, nobody's promised tomorrow. You know what? It's, live today. Wow, what did that James Dean guy say? Anyways, yeah. So we get one shot at this.
All right.
Ricky will challenge any chick, any tranny, not only to a dirt bike race, but mud wrestling match Saturday night.
All right, man. Well, that's good stuff. So tell me, what qualifies you to be at this level? I mean, how did you get to that level? Because I mean, I raced in the '80s. I remember a little bit about a Ricky Rogue, but
What qualifies? Well, first of all, when I showed you my chest hair, right? You saw that. That's the first step. You said this was a family show?
oh, absolutely.
Okay, so Ricky will not show you the size of his, manhood. If you saw that, you would understand.
Okay, got it.
What qualifies the Roadster to race at this level, this quality of level of racing. That's why the Roadster is on a 500. Do you have a 500?
I have had a 500. I have had a 500.
Had. Okay. Anyways, what's the next topic?
So you're going to be in Boise. Any other races you're going to be around that where people can show up and maybe challenge you to a race or mud wrestle?
Well, the warm-up race will be that again at that Racer X Inter-Am in April. Yeah, so that's a P&W VMX kind of thing race. I get all my information through the stack of letters that all my fan clubs send me. So I think it's April something, not Zastro, the month April. Yeah, that's the Racer Inter-X. That's where we get started. Then over that CUNA thing in May.
You got a chance to race again, Scott Wallenberg. Then are you a Wallenberg? You know about Scott Wallenberg from racing?
Oh, Wally.
Oh,
Does the Roadster know Wallenberg?
Just
Him
check.
and those stupid ass 120 vintage 125s. Son, All right. All right. Let Ricky digress. Yes, and they're not stupid. Ricky loves 125s. Just every time Ricky rides a 125, he blows it up.
Yeah, I get
You
that.
know, those things can't handle this type of power. So yeah, I know Ricky knows Wallenberg. We've tangled a few times. Kind of like what the Roadster did to that Scotty Burnsworth guy, that SoCal guy. I gave Wallenberg a stiff arm. Roadster used to play football back in the days.
Okay.
Yeah, and Pee Wee's. Ricky was a all conference nominated running back. So Ricky, I just stiff armed that sumbitch a couple times. You could ask him about it.
So did you ever have a chance to play in Scott's band? You play the cowbell?
Oh, the cowbell. Speaking of, well, hold on a second. No, that's been done before.
That was a cheap shot, man.
I'm glad you brought up the band, because I'm a little, and Wallenberg. Ricky tried out for his band, and he doesn't have a harmonica player.
Oh.
Now, the Roadster is one of the greatest harmonica players on the planet Earth. I don't know if you know this, but I wrote Steve, I wrote you a song.
It's Scott, but go right ahead.
I wrote that for you, buddy.
That was pretty impressive. Okay.
Thank you.
You know, I was doing a little more research, and I did run across one other name that really kind of surprised me. You know, there was a nice lady out of Montana that I read about too, named Teresa Rowe. And again, you know, starting to learn about you and you know, kind of your background. It kind of surprises me that these names keep popping up.
Where are you getting this damn information at, Scott?
It's just I look on the internet. It's been around. It's called Google.
All right. Well, okay. Oh, yes. There was another incident up in Helena, Montana at the 32-1 Premix Classic, where some Fraggle Rock looking chick with bulging freaking muscles, telling you, dude, she's freaking buff. She challenged the Roadster. And, you know, not everybody has perfect days all the time. Okay, it just doesn't happen. Well, Roadster got Roadster had a new sponsor that weekend, Prickly Pear Brewery or something like that, and drank maybe just a little too much the night before. Yeah, so in the middle of the race, the Roadster had a nature called. So yeah, had to go. Could not hold it any longer. Roadster's a little up there in the age, not a spry teenager anymore. So, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So Ricky had to take a pit, drain the main vein, and Tressa ended up taking the race.
Wow, so that's two women that have done damage.
Damage, I guess you could say. Yeah, I mean, bent but not broken. The Roadster, bends. He never breaks. Just remember that.
All
and
right.
you can bring that Tressa chick to that CUNA race. I don't care about her bulging muscles and standing on balance beams while she does curl workouts. I'll take her in the wrestling match. She's going down. She can bring her tranny friends along with that Zastro.
Okay.
Sorry. I've only had one cup of.
Let's bring this back a little bit. So,
sorry.
So what is Ricky Road riding right now? What's your motorcycle of choice that you ride today in 2021? Year of the 4-strokes, year of the electric start, year of the fuel injected, never miss a beat motorcycles.
All right, this is blasphemy talk right now. Okay, all right, just calm down, Scotty. Calm down. So, of course, the Roadster still rides his 87 CR250. That's the go-to.
Okay.
That's the go-to. The 500, Ricky brings that out for show, make all the chicks get all excited because that's what they do when you bring out the big 500 because they know what's going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So yeah, Ricky dabbles with the 500, and then loves to play on the 125. That little dream thing that goes up there at Shugel, Washougal.
Yep.
That is a wonderful race. So the Roadster went up there last year.
Hold on a second. Hang on
Okay.
a second.
Esenciales a toda la gente de la basura
Hey,
que anda chambeando, a los deliveries, a los choferes.
We back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
We're back.
I love this song. Okay, sorry. Hey, next time that technical difficulty crap happens, Ricky always comes prepared. I got the old VHS camcorder right here. What we'll do next time, we'll set this thing up. And then I'll take the tape out, mail it to you.
Okay.
And then you do one, mail it back to me. We got it all figured out.
That would be great because that camera looks like it weighs about 80 pounds.
Dude, try strapping it to your helmet, bro.
I bet.
Dude.
So
that's why
we were talking.
The Rogue got a neck like this.
Difficulty. We were talking about the bike of choice. You said that you like the 125. You ride the 250, 1987. You have a 500. So tell us about your gear. I mean, are you modern geared? Are you kind of stuck in the 80s, man? What's the deal?
Yeah. Well, dude, modern gear is, well, let's admit it's pretty gay. If you look there, I mean, in the 80s, we had real men, okay? Real men of character and of respect. People like O.J. Simpson, Bruce Jenner, Freddie Mercury. I mean, these guys were, men of stature. And I come up here today, this crap, and all these motocross kids running around. They're wearing all this pink and neon green. No, Ricky does not wear modern gear.
Okay.
Stefan, you got to figure this out. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
All right. So I hate to say this, man, but I'm running out of time. So tell us what you got coming up next for Ricky Rogue. Where are you going to be? What's going to happen? How can we find you? If someone wants to figure out how to get a hold of Ricky Rogue, do you even have social media? Do they got to send you a letter in the mailbox? I mean, how do they?
Well, my buddy Jorge, I'm down in Tijuana right now, so it's a little difficult to just getting this reception was pretty hard. I had to drive up to the top of a mountain. So Ricky's got a lot of stuff going on. That Nightmare thing's going to be freaking awesome. The Racer X thing, awesome. Pilot Rock with being a lot of things going on. The Tropicana girls, they got a little event going on over in Honolulu. Ricky's going to partake in that as he always does. But let's see. Possible thingamajigger, 32-1 premix in Helena. Oh, there's like this other race going to happen in Boise in October. So yeah, going to be down there for that Class X thing in October. And yeah, that's going to be another 500 race, classic, all that. If you notice, everything's going back to the classics. Have you noticed that?
I do. Yeah. This episode, we actually even talked about ageism in racing and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of good to have Ricky Rogue on today talking about this kind of stuff.
Ageism?
Yeah,
that has nothing.
Every generation thinks that they're faster than the last generation.
Well, first of all, speaking of, what kind of shorts do you wear? You talked about modern
long shorts. That's my knees.
Oh, gay. You got to get it. This is the main thing. I mean, did you ever watch Magnum PI?
Yeah.
Did Tom Selleck ever wear long shorts. No, you got to show those thighs off, Scotty.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
not so
telling
much.
you. How many kids do you got?
I got 3 kids,
All girls.
2 girls and a boy.
Ah, see, I guarantee you the boy's the oldest, and that's back when your shorts were the shortest.
He's the youngest.
Damn it. All right, never mind.
Keep
Let's
trying.
keep going.
It's good. I do appreciate it. Hey, Ricky, I do want to take this. One last thing. I got one quick question for you.
Yeah.
You know, I did hear that you had you've lost to April. You've lost to Teresa.
Tressa, Fraggle Rock.
Tressa. And now,
She's
what
got
about
that.
Ronnie?
Huh?
What about Ronnie? What about my buddy Ronnie Mack?
Oh, well, Ronnie and Rogue have a little. We've got a special relationship. Rumor has it we might even have some be related.
I can see that.
We're trying to figure that out. The Roguesters never raced Ronnie.
Oh.
Last time Roguester saw Ronnie was at a petting zoo in Arkansas. Things got a little weird. Okay, let's just say that Ronnie took it to the next level. Roguester has not talked to Ronnie much since then, but rumor has it the Maxter Ronnie uncle, I can't believe he's an uncle now. He was always a little twerp running around when I knew him. He's going to be at this possible nightmare race thing, July 16th, 17th, 18th, something like that. Rumor has it. So the Roguester's got to get a hold of a couple of his coyote buddies, cross the border back into the States, and get up north where you're at. So, yeah, so that's what's going on. So, yeah, if he's happened to see Ronnie, let him know. His second, third, sixth, ninth cousin removed sends him love.
All right. If we talk, I will definitely send him your regards, considering you guys are cousins and I just know him. But that's we'll do that for you. So
yeah, sounds good.
Hey Ricky, we want to thank you for taking the time to join us today on the Viral Nation, and you know I think I may try to make my way out to Kona just to see you in action.
Well, oh yeah, definitely. Make sure you do that. Kuna, pilot, yeah, anywhere. Ricky's always in action, so you could see Ricky moving, making things happen whenever you're in the vicinity. So make sure you do that. Call, beat, text, write, do whatever you got to do to let us know.
Right.
To always get a hold of the Tropicana girls. They reach out to me frequently. So send a message to the Tropicana chicks. They'll reach out to me. That's usually the best way for Ricky to get information.
Awesome. Well, awesome. Well, hey, again, thanks again. And if you guys have a chance, check out Classic X. We're going to have a link down in the description here on our YouTube channel, and we will have more information coming your way. We want to thank Ricky Rogue for joining us today.
Sorry, were you talking?
His own guy. So let's make sure. So his views and his opinions are his on his own, and we do not condone or deny him any of his thoughts. So thanks a lot again, and we will see you soon, Ricky.
Stay hungry.